All right, it's been a few days since I've done one of these. I actually got bit by a bug, like on my eye. That kind of sucked. But I'm just gonna do a little pre-tour recap of what's been going on because we leave to go on the road for 2 months in 19 days. We play a headlining show in Denver in like 10 days, and we had our first just tech rundown, test all the stuff. We have our own mixing console and in-ear mixers in the rack, and we moved over to RTP MIDI, so MIDI over the network, and we send DMX over the network for controlling the house lights and controlling our own lighting package and stuff. And needless to say, nothing worked. We did a quick test get together on Tuesday, and it was a complete disaster. The way we had the mixing boards, we have a Wing compact that goes into an S32 that daisy chains into an X32, and so we're using those three devices, one stage box and two mixers, to handle the routing and the in-ears and obviously front of house for sound. And we were using a GLNet travel router, which is fine for some of these smaller rooms. We were playing, especially when we went to Europe, we're playing these 100 to 200 cap rooms, and even in a lot of parts of the US that aren't our target markets, we were playing these 100 to 200 cap rooms. And a small travel router is fine. We're not really using the wireless to mix from because we have our own console, which is hardlined in. But I was definitely having some networking issues. So today we're upgrading the router, and we are going to be double checking all of the routing for the mixing console. I'll show you what's going on in the basement here a little later when we get ready to kind of get stuff organized. I gotta take the little dude for a walk. Lenny, sit. That's very good. But yeah, we decided to rebuild the entire rig, and I was all like, yeah, we're the Specialist boys. We're gonna rebuild our whole rig 2-3 weeks before we go on the road. Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that. We were very close to just reverting back to the old settings and just being like, you know what, we're sending MIDI over MIDI cables, we're sending our in-ears the way we had them routed, but we're essentially going to give ourselves through today to test everything and see if we can get everything working. So wish me luck.